Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Shoegaze Sunday's weekly update. I'm your host Brenna, and if you're new to watching our show, please click the subscribe button and also hit that bell so you're getting notifications of when we have new episodes. I did miss you guys last week. I was feeling under the weather. I had a lot of travel I had to do throughout the work for my jobby job that pays the bills. I do this YouTube blog video thing out of love, not money. So anyway, I'm happy to be back this week with an In Case You Missed It episode. So these aren't necessarily new tracks, but they're ones that kind of slipped through the cracks and are new to me. So I'm really excited to share those picks with you. So before we get into that, though, I would like to share some of the stuff that's new and noteworthy going on. Next month is March. We have lots of big releases. The new Soccer Mommy album, Color Theory, will be available, and I've been really excited, and there's been lots of stuff available for that. There's also a really cool documentary available on YouTube looking at Dive and the making of Deceiver, as well as the band themselves dealing with addiction and capturing some of their own demons and figuring out how to go from the last album they made is the R to Deceiver. So I haven't gotten a chance to check that out yet, but I'm really excited. That looks really interesting. So of course, March is coming up. Love Blind's album is going to be available. There's going to be lots of great new material coming out. Lots of big tours coming through. The one I'm most excited about that dropped this week is Softkill and Tamarin are doing like a Midwest mini tour, and they will be in my neck of the woods, and I'm so excited for that. So without further ado, we'll get into the picks for this week. The first track I have for you is from the Bay Area of California. This is Topographies. Topographies is one of those bands that really has had a lot of buzz, and I've listened to a couple of the tracks. I was actually kind of shocked that I hadn't highlighted them before. However, I'm going to break that seal. I'm going to make it happen now. So this is the track Pink Thoughts by Topographies. So the next track I have for you comes from the PDX. That, of course, is Portland, Oregon. Portland is a great place to find new music, and they have so many great shoegaze and dream pop bands. I mentioned earlier Softkill, and they herald from this area as well. However, this is kind of the softer side. Softkill's a little heavier. This is definitely dream pop territory, and this is the band Bad. This track is called Girl, and I've become quite smitten with it. So without further ado, here is a track from, I believe, 2018. This is Bed with Girl.
Girl, you're nobody's girl. I wanna show you what 75 degrees really feels like.
So I'm really excited to share this next band with you. My brother, who lives in Florida, actually contacted me and said, hey, I think a buddy of mine is in a band that you might really like. You're into that shoegaze and dream pop stuff, right? And I was like, oh yes, absolutely, of course. So he said when he had described it to me, he kind of said it was more just chill out type of stuff, but other people had described it as being dream pop. So of course I was curious. Of course I dug in and found an absolutely wonderful band out of the Tampa, Lakeland, Florida area. This is Spirit and the Cosmic Heart. The track I've selected to share with you is Boy. These guys are excellent, and they're actually looking at finally coming out with a full-length album sometime in the spring of this year, so be on watch for that. Without further ado, here is Spirit and the Cosmic Heart with Boy.
We can feel the night.
this week I selected a band that, to be honest, is a band that I enjoyed, but I didn't really realize their early stuff did fit kind of the shoegaze and dream pop sound. Though they're definitely dream pop, I'd kind of lump them in with kind of melodic techno, as it was just one of those bands that I wasn't really on my radar and I wasn't really familiar with. However, when you do some research, Spiritualized has been a very important band. Their album that came out in 1992 is pretty wildly heralded as being an important part of the shoegaze and dream pop history. I have selected the track Run to share with you. So here you are, Spiritualized with Run. So that's our show for this week. I did pick up some awesome vinyl. This is from Somewhere Cold Records, and this is Tombstones in Their Eyes with Maybe Someday. Somewhere Cold does mostly tapes, but they have lots of great stuff that you can find, and they do sometimes have wonderful vinyl releases. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of purple red album. Awesome. Limited edition. If you want to log into Bandcamp and look for Somewhere Cold Records, that's where you can find this. I also want to give a shout out to Daniel J. Miller from Spirit and the Cosmic Heart for reaching out to me. Super enjoy the band, super enjoy the stuff. Hopefully at some point I can go visit my brother and maybe see your band live. That would be amazing. So we'll be back next week with more great shoegaze and dream pop gems. Until then, I hope you have a great week and continue to shoegaze on.